So my name is Kiara. I am a sophomore in college at Xavier University. I'm an English major, and I'm from Chicago. I think that's... So I think hair is really a sign of femininity, I guess. I noticed that when a conversation would come up about cutting hair, things like that, it kind of was always related to wanting to be more masculine or manly, or like, oh, you're gonna lose what makes you a beautiful woman, which I thought was kind of weird, considering, you know, hair can grow whatever lengths it can grow, so it's kind of like, what? I think it also is a sign of like classiness. I think we associate longer hair with more loose curl patterns and textures to be like classy and social, like you're higher quality. And then we say short hair or naps or whatever, they're just like low quality and dirty in a sense. Okay, I'm gonna be really honest, hair stressed me out. Like my hair seemed to be something that made people like me, like especially when I was younger. I went to a school that like I had long hair. When I straightened it, it was a big deal, and so a lot of girls and guys would talk to me because of it or interact with me because of it. But it was really stressful. It didn't do what I wanted it to do. It didn't look how I wanted it to look. I was constantly comparing it to other girls' hair, and I was just like, I'm not happy with this. And so it ended up being a way that I tried to relate to people, but then it kind of took a toll on me, and it became like a personal obsession, and it just got unhealthy. I was just like, I can't live my life attached to this idea of the importance of hair. It's not gonna work for me. Okay, so yeah, that was my hair over the summertime. I think right around the time the school year ended. I had just cut bangs, so it was still shorter than what it used to be. So I just cut my hair on Sunday, all gone. Before I cut it, I had done a couple like sequential chops, but before I did any of that, my hair was probably about this long. So it came down my back, when stretched out. I wear my hair naturally curly, so it was a little bit more shrunk up. And then I cut bangs, and then I cut it a little bit shorter, and I cut it a little bit shorter, and now it's just like, go all the way. And why did I cut my hair? There's a couple different reasons I did it. I think one, like I've explained, I just was constantly obsessing over it. It just became a point of like unhappiness for me. Another reason was, it was kind of like a big fuck you to the world. I feel like my whole life there's always been some standard or some little box that I've been put in. It's like, oh, she's the scientist, or oh, she's pretty, or she's long hair. It's like constantly these little things that people just keep on doing. And then and so eventually I realized like everyone cared way more about my hair than I did. Like people are getting upset, people are like about to cry, and I'm just like, not only is it just hair, but it's like my hair. You know, it has nothing to do with anybody else but me and my head. And I think that's another thing that really pushed me to cut it, was just the idea that people have to stop thinking that everything is about them. You know, that this is matters to me and this is about me. And then I also, another reason, okay. Another thing is, it was really important to my mom that I kept it. And I think a lot of times I base my decisions off my mom. And I think this is one of those times where I decided that something was better for me. And that was kind of a hard thing to do, because like when I asked her about it, she's like, no, you can't. And I'm like, but I want to, and I had to decide that I know better for myself. And so I think that's another thing, like making the decision that I'm gonna know better for myself this time, and I'm gonna cut it off. Having short hair makes me feel confident, like freer. I don't want to use the word liberated because I feel like it's used a lot, but like liberated, it's just like, woo, it's like it's gone, and it's nice, and it goes really well with my outfits, and I feel like it's really cute for the fall time too. Like put the hat on, you got the little curls, it just makes you feel cute. And yeah, happy that I chose something for myself without worrying about what everybody's gonna think. Go ahead. I think in America, it's revolutionary or rebellious. I mean, both of those can apply for a woman to cut their hair off. But I don't feel like it's the same in the whole world. There are a lot of cultures where short hair is celebrated, or it's like normal for women to have short hair. And so I don't necessarily think it should be so revolutionary to cut your hair. You know, it should just be a decision that you decide to make and then you make it. You know, when a man cuts his hair, grows his hair, he has more pressure not to grow his hair. But when he cuts his hair, no one's like, you know, unless they've, you know, I just don't feel like that's as common as when a girl cuts her hair. It's like, you know, the world's gonna end, the apocalypse is coming, Jesus is gonna arrive, like, and it shouldn't be, because it's hair. But I also think that we have to be mindful of the fact that if a woman feels liberated to cut her hair, that doesn't mean that the woman that doesn't do it isn't just as liberated. I think sometimes we get stuck on these ideas of revolutionary or liberation or freedom, and we forget that that really means the ability to do whatever you choose to do. So if you want to keep it or cut it or lock it up or braid it up, put a wig on, sew-ins, all of that should be okay, and to me it is. So, I Am Not My Hair by NDRE has been my anthem since I was like very young. I remember my mom playing it. And I think that's a lot of girls can say that.
Okay, go.
And I think a lot of girls can say that just because there was something so freeing about that song. And it really went beyond I Am Not My Hair. You know, she talks about being a woman. Does it make you a good person? Does it matter is what she's really asking. And so that's what it means to me. It's just really reevaluating what do I find important. Do I wake up in the morning, see my hair, and I think that that is who I am? I did for a long time. And I felt like if my hair didn't look right or if my hairstyle wasn't right, then like I was messed up and I didn't look good, and it like disrupted my soul. Whereas cutting it is just a reminder of the fact that like everything else, hair is temporary and it only holds the importance that you choose to put on it. And so I've chosen to put the importance of, it's the way I express myself, but it's not my beauty, it's not my intelligence, it's not my ability to be a good friend or a good person or be a mother or not be a mother. You know, none of that is innately tied up to my hair. And some would disagree, and I understand that. I think everyone's opinion is valid, but I think I'm not my hair just means that I am the soul that lives within.